Hi, welcome to ChemTube channel. I'm Jagu Wong. In this video, we do some question in Paper 2 Structure and Essay. Do subscribe our channel, like and share this video with friends. Today we are going to look at some Chapter 4 Structure questions. Diagram shows the periodic table of elements. The letters used are not the actual symbol of the elements. So you are given A, B, C, D and E. So based on the periodic table of elements, so identify the metallic elements. So if we look into the metallic elements here, so the metals will be the group 1. So group 1 is the A. Okay, beside group 1, you can see here the transition elements also are metals, alright? So E also. So you have two metals. So beside that, okay, B, okay, B also, because B is aluminum, so B as well. So you have three answers here. Okay, so the metals, so A, B and E. So next one, monoatomic. Okay, monoatomic elements. Mono means single or one, single atom. So for this one, directly we know it is for group 18. So here only one, so there is D. Okay, next, elements that can form complex ions. So complex ions is a special characteristics for transition elements. So here the transition element is the E. So it's the E. Next, elements A is known as the alkali metals. So it reacts actively with cold water. Write a balanced chemical equation to show the reaction between the element A with water. So A, okay, here we know that A is actually lithium, but we can use the A to replace it. A, so react with water. Water is H2O. So during the reaction, it forms the alkaline solution. So it forms the A hydroxide, no? Okay, and then at the same time it will release the hydrogen gas as a products. So we need to balance the chemical equation. So there are two hydrogen here, but only there are three hydrogen here. So we have to balance the equation first. So let's say here times 2. So hydrogens becomes 4 at the product side. So meaning that this one have to times 2. Okay. And after times 2, oxygen and hydrogen are balanced, but the A is not balanced. So you have to times 2 for the A. Okay. So here actually you can replace with lithium because A is lithium. Lithium react with water, produce the lithium hydroxide and hydrogen gas. Okay, you cannot replace with the sodium because A here actually is a lithium, so you need to balance the equation. 2, 2, 2. Okay, so both are accepted here. Okay, question C. An element of X is located in the same group with element A, but it has 1 electron shells. Okay, here which is more, should be more than element A, meaning that it has extra 1 electron shells, more than element A. Okay, write the electron arrangement of element X. So the A is 2 1. Okay, for electron arrangement is 2, 1. So if for element X it has more 1 electron shells, so meaning that for X will be 2, 8, 1. Okay, because they have the same valence electrons. So predict the reactivity of element X. So as going down the group 1, the reactivity increases. So meaning that element X is more reactive than A. Okay. So explain your prediction. Why you say element X is more reactive? Okay, so there are 3 marks. So you can mention atomic size of element X is bigger than A. Okay. Then after that, force of attraction between nucleus and valence electrons is weaker than A. Okay, because the atomic size is bigger. So atom X is easier to release its valence electrons, okay, compare to atom A. So that's why it is more reactive compared to atom A. Okay, question number 2. Diagram shows the standard representation of atoms of element X, Y, and Z. The letters used are not the actual symbol again. So which elements is an alkaline metals? So alkaline metals, it has 1 valence electron. Okay, so actually we can write out the electron arrangement based on the proton number given. So here the X actually is 2, 8, 1. This one is 2, 6, and this one is 2, 8, 8, 1. So meaning that for this question you have 2 answers. Okay, you can write X or Z. Both can be accepted. So 1 mark. So write a chemical equation when the elements in 2A 1 react with water. Okay, so this one is very popular questions now. Let's say we use the X. X here actually is a sodium. So react with water, H2O, produce a alkaline solution. So XOH, hydroxide, and water. So we have to balance the chemical equation. So hydrogen is not balanced, so this one times 2. Okay, so hydrogen becomes 4 hydrogen at the product side. So we have to times 2 so that it is balanced. Oxygen also balanced. Then X still not balanced yet, so we have to times 2. Okay, so you can replace the X with sodium, also accepted. B. Which elements has the same chemical properties? Step reason. So here, if they have the same valence electrons, they have the same chemical properties. So here the answer should be X and Z. Okay, why? Because they have same valence electrons. Okay, C. 1.95 gram of element Z react with Y excessively and the products produce a bright lilac flame. Okay, write a chemical equation for the reaction. Okay, so here Z is actually the potassium. Okay, so potassium is the metal. Z react with Y. So Y is what? 2,6 actually is oxygen. So oxygen as is a diatomic. Okay, Y2. So it will produce the metal oxide. Okay, metal oxide. So meaning that becomes Z2Y. Okay, Z2Y. Because oxide is 2 minus, potassium is 1 plus. So interchange the charge, becomes Z2Y. So it is not balanced. We have to balance the equation first. Y2. So here 1 only. So times 2. So here after Z2 times 2 means 4. So meaning that you need 4Z for the product or for the reactants. Okay, so calculate the maximum mass of the products formed. So maximum mass of the product. So product here will be here. What is the mass? Okay, so given to you the element Z is 1.95 gram. Okay, so what is the mass of the product form? So here I will show it to you here. Okay, so question number 2. Okay, so first step we have to do the number of mole for the Z. Okay, we use the mass over molar mass 1.95 over the molar mass for Z. For Z is it should be given, no? Okay, after you check, okay, for Z is 39. Okay, so the molar mass AR for Z, so record down AR for Z is 39. Oxygen later you need also is 16. Okay, so use your calculator. You'll get is 0.05 mole. Okay, so after you have the number of mole, we have to do the mole ratio. So mole ratio, okay, so what to compare? We have to compare the Z, right? So 4 moles from equation, 4 moles of Z produce 2 moles of Z2Y. Okay, so if here from calculation 0.05 mole of Z, so it produce is half, right? Because 4 to 2 means half is 0.025 mole of Z2Y. Okay, so after you have the number of mole for the Z2Y, right? We have the number of mole for the Z2Y. So after we get the number of mole, then we can calculate the mass. Okay, mass of Z2Y. So meaning that we have mole 0.025 times molar mass of Z2Y. Z is 39 times 2 plus Y is 16. Okay, so use your calculator. You'll get 2.35 gram. So this is your answer. Okay, unit must be stated in your final answer. Okay.